Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how we got this deliciously moist cookie butter spice cake that was inspired by Nothing Bunt Cakes. Welcome back to Auntie Crystal's kitchen. Let's get cooking. So when I found out that Nothing Bunt Cake used a spice cake base for their cookie butter bundt cake, I had to recreate it. So with this recipe, we are using a boxed cake mix, Biscoff cookie butter, Biscoff cookies, and we're adding sour cream and pudding mix for added moisture. So to make this cake, we're just going to prepare it the way it says on the box. So in this case, it calls for 1/3 cup of oil, 1 cup of water, and 3 eggs. I am adding a 3.4 ounce box of instant vanilla pudding mix. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of sour cream, our water, and here I'm just going to crack my 3 eggs, and then I'm going to mix them well before I add them to my cake mix, because I like to hand mix my boxed cake mix. I don't know why, I just enjoy hand mixing my boxed cake mixes. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of the Biscoff cookie butter. And at this point, it smells really, really yummy already. And then we're going to mix it until everything is well incorporated. Once everything is mixed well, I am going to add my Biscoff cookies. In this cake, I used 14 cookies for the inside of the cake. And I reserve the rest for later to add to the top. I promise you, if you make this cake, you will fall in love with it. It was so good. Now we're just going to mix that one more time to make sure that all those cookie pieces are incorporated into our batter. And then we're going to move on to preparing our pan. Now to prepare our pan, we're just going to use this cake goop that I made. And if you want to learn how to make it, it's super simple. 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 1/2 cup shortening, 1/2 cup flour. You mix them well, and you have a cake goop that's perfect for baking all types of things. Now that our pan is prepared, we're just going to go ahead and put our cake mix in there. I baked this cake on 350 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. Oven times and temperatures do vary, so do what works best for you. Now to check to see if my cake is done, I just slide a butter knife in, and if the knife comes out clean, it's done. Okay guys, so I prepared a cream cheese frosting off camera. And we're just going to put it in a piping bag because like I said, this cake was Nothing Bunt Cakes inspired. So I wanted it to look like a Nothing Bunt Cake. So here we're just going to pipe the frosting up the sides just to get that Nothing Bunt Cakes look and make it nice and pretty. And then in a few seconds you'll see I'm teaching my son how to decorate cakes as well. I'm training him early so that I can go to his house and eat when he becomes an adult. And look at that. I think he did great. Now that the frosting is all piped on, I'm going to teach you how to make it pretty. Now here is when we go from good to excellent. So we just took about a 1/2 cup of the Biscoff cookie butter. We put it in the microwave for a few seconds just to loosen it up. I didn't want to make it too runny. I wanted it to still have a little thickness to it. And then you just drizzle. And it's these little details like this that gives your food that wow factor. So once we've drizzled on all the cookie butter that we want, then we add some crushed Biscoff cookies to the top. Now, doesn't that look amazing, y'all? If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you will never ever miss an upload. We love to have you here at Auntie Crystal's Kitchen, and we would love for you to join our family. And just like that, we're done. Now, who would believe that this beautiful cake started out from a box? And I promise you, this cake did not last 24 hours in my house. So thank you so much for watching Auntie Crystal's Kitchen. I can't wait to see you in the next video.